All right, welcome to the week 3 picks for the Charlie and the Boys Dallas Cowboys podcast team. We are down one of our members again. I think actually it's just like we were during week 1,
Yeah, yeah.
um, but that's okay. So here we go. This is the week 3 picks. We also mixed week 2, whatever. We'll figure it out as we go. Uh, that being said, we also missed the Thursday night game where the Browns beat up on the Steelers. So to kick it off, we got Bills, Dolphins.
I'm just going to take the Bills. I think the Dolphins look explosive through 2 weeks. Still think they can be explosive. I think they probably will be fancy, but I don't trust Tua at all. So, Josh Allen, roll tide.
Interesting. So yeah, I mean, I guess it'd be dumb to not take the Bills, but I'm taking the Dolphins.
Sure.
Why not, right? I mean, Tua fucked me the first 2 weeks in fantasy football.
Don't fall for it now, though.
He's probably
Don't
gonna,
make up
well,
for it.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think I'm starting him this week, but he's gonna go off again because I'm not starting him.
Oh, I
So,
see. I see. Oh,
uh,
yeah. He very well may have a big boy game, but I mean, Bills are probably the best team in the league, right? So,
yeah, yeah, probably.
and this is in Miami.
Actually, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's in Miami.
Like that, like Miami doesn't have any home field advantage over
No.
Buffalo. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they're just
So
like the Cowboys, no home field advantage. Yeah, I see that.
yeah, I mean, the Cowboys don't have as big a home field advantage as they should, but I mean, Miami doesn't have any home field advantage.
Just
Like
like
they
the
don't have
Cowboys.
fans. No, I mean the Cowboys at least have fans that show up.
Come on, dude.
I don't know.
Don't start
Name a
this.
Dolphin. Name a Dolphin
Though,
fan you know.
you know what the Miami
Name one.
Dolphins
Just name
have
one.
that the
Fuck it.
Dol
See, I asked you a question. You don't got it. You don't
name a
got it.
Dolphins fan?
Yeah, name one.
Uncle Jimmy.
That's it. Okay, that's the only one I know. Yeah.
What I'm getting at, or what I'm about to get at though, is
Okay.
this is derailing from the week 3 picks really quick. And we talked about this off air. I'm pretty sure once upon a time. But what the Miami Dolphins fan base has that the Dallas Cowboys have at their games are a
Hope.
bunch of cousin Davids. Like the Miami Dolphins undoubtedly
Okay.
have
Okay.
cousin Davids everywhere in the fucking field.
Because they only got 12 fans, so all the 12 fans they have need to be dedicated. Okay.
I'm just yeah, they can afford to probably go to the games too. I don't know. I wonder how much the tickets are. Whatever. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Bengals at Jets.
Man, the Bengals got to win, right? They have
Uh,
not looked good through 2 weeks, though, man. Seriously.
The Jets are for real. Just kidding.
The Jets are not for real. I can take you can take that to the bank, but yeah, I'll take the Bengals because the Jets are. I mean, they got Joe Flacco. You know what I mean?
He's like the second passing leader in the league or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, I know, but he also has like, I think he has over 100 attempts through 2 games too,
Oh
which is
yeah,
his. I
maybe.
mean, he's 113 years old. His arms are just gonna break right off.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm gonna go with the Bengals too. The same kind of idea. Like they have to win sooner or later. I think. I mean, I guess they don't have to, but they kind of have to. So why not against the Jets, who are still kind of quite honestly trying to figure things out. Raiders at Titans.
The Raiders are probably the best 0-2 team, right?
Uh, yeah,
Or they're a good 0-2 team,
yeah,
I guess. So I'll take the Raiders.
same. I'm going with the Raiders as well. Saints at Panthers.
Saints and the Panthers are a real bad team too. They have no talent.
True, I'll take the Saints as well. Ravens at Patriots.
At Patriots. I'm gonna take the Ravens. I don't like doing that, but I don't believe in Mac Jones at all. And I'm gonna uh, Bill Belichick is still a really good coach. He hasn't looked as good obviously with since Tom Brady leaving or whatever, but I don't know. You know what I mean? He's. I think he's just been trying to be too cute with hiring his son and bringing back a dipshit from Detroit and
Yeah,
the dipshit from New York. You know what I mean? So like, they got a lot of issues there, man.
true.
And
Yeah,
maybe he's just trying to play the long game, or maybe he really is just trying to set it up so his son could take over. Why would Robert Kraft want that? You know?
I don't know.
I don't know. So I'm
Uh,
taking Baltimore.
yeah, I'm taking the Ravens too, and I mean, I wouldn't. Not that
Kind of
you
surprised.
necessarily
Okay. Yeah.
hesitated, but yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think that's even going to be much of a game.
Okay. Okay.
Lions at Vikings.
And I want to believe in the Lions. You know. Uh, I'm gonna take the Lions. I want to believe in them, so I'm gonna take them. But I don't know.
I'm
It's not a Monday night or a Sunday night game or Thanksgiving game, so Kirk Cousins is probably gonna drop 400 yards on them with like 13 touchdowns. So he'll probably have a really good game. So I don't know. That'll be a high scoring game, I'll say.
I actually think I'm.
Oh boy,
I
it's
wanted
a
to take
tie.
a Lions too, actually, until you said it.
Oh my God.
But I actually, if you asked me prior to the season who would have been the NFC, I would have picked the Vikings to be the NFC rep for the Super Bowl. I think the NFC, and just like quick on that, I think the NFC as a whole is just kind of weak, so that's how I kind of got to that. So
Getting lucky.
I think the Vikings have a bounce back game this week from their Philadelphia fucking shit
I
show.
th-
I think that
I
was a fluke. They have a really good roster. They're not just like the Bills, right? Like I'm not saying they could compete with the Bills, but their roster as a whole is really
that
strong.
that would be a good game to watch as a non-Cowboy game to watch because I really think it's gonna be high scoring. Like that should be a fun game to watch.
Yeah. Eagles at Commanders.
Uh,
The Carson
I
Wentz revenge game.
I don't believe in either one of the teams, but I think that the Commanders they have way less talent than Philly does. But they're at home and like, do they get up for one game to back up Carson Wentz? I'm
No,
taking Philly.
no way. Yeah, I'm taking Philly too. No, nobody's backing up Carson Wentz. I mean, I'm. I don't know, maybe this is messed up to say, but I'm pretty sure if Carson Wentz was getting beat up in a bar, I don't know that anybody's coming to defend him.
Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I don't
I
know.
don't know. I mean, hopefully he's not really ever in that situation, but that's a him problem if he is.
True.
Chiefs at Colts.
Chiefs at Colts. It's gonna take the Chiefs, man.
Yeah.
Just real quick on this, man. Like it's just proof that like Matt Ryan's like he probably should have retired 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Maybe he should have retired after the Super Bowl loss. You know what I'm saying? That was like 5 years ago, whenever that was, or whatever. But like a lot of people, like if I know there was a poll done, it might even been in the Athletic or whatever about like who was like the best GM, like the best talent acquirer or whatever, and everybody loves the dude Chris Ballard there and Indianapolis's roster. But man, if their roster's that good, even with a Dookie, Matt Ryan, they can't get. They got 24-0 by Jacksonville, right?
And tied to the Texans the week prior,
Yeah,
right?
like
Like
I mean, so
that's
there's only so much bad stuff that Matt Ryan can do, you know, in my
yeah.
opinion. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a whole over the owner's a lunatic too. So yeah, you know,
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs as well. Again, another no-brainer, I think. I mean, we thought the same
yeah,
thing
I
week
think
one,
so.
and then week one showed us that was wrong.
I'm not like a betting dude, right? That's not my thing or whatever. But like, if you wanted to bet like $100 to win $10, because I assume that's like what the turnover is for like that matchup, whatever.
I
That's
don't.
like you're gonna get your $10 back.
Yeah,
They're not
I don't
losing.
have the line here, but yeah, it is
Yeah,
probably one of the safest bets to take.
yeah.
Texans at Bears.
Uh, the Texans. You,
The
you there?
Texans. The Texans.
Yeah, I picked it. Yeah, I said Texans right
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, do we have to pick one?
Oh, I think
This
the
is gonna
Texans.
be.
I just Justin Fields isn't any good. He doesn't have any good.
Yeah,
He's
but
very
is
limited on the
Davis
roster or
Mills?
whatever. No, but I think. Oh yeah, Houston tied Indianapolis, and then what did they do last week? Whatever, it doesn't
Wait,
matter.
who? The
I'm taking Houston.
Texans?
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, Houston's not a good team either, right? I'm not trying to sell you on that they're a good team, but Chicago's a. It's crazy, man. There's a lot of teams in the league that are going the basketball route where they're just basically trying to tank because there's no point in making the playoffs or having a chance of making the playoffs if you're not going to win. Uh, have a chance to make a run, so they're just going to tank, tank, tank. Like that's what they do in basketball. They've been doing that for
Hmm.
years. They're trying to figure a way out, but that's how I think a lot of football teams are doing now.
Interesting.
Is they're trying to tank for multiple years in a row to try to acquire the talent and then make a quick jump,
Yeah,
back up to the league,
I see. All right, I'll take the Bears to keep it interesting.
Oh my God.
I don't know, whatever. I mean, like, who cares? Is anybody
Yeah, no,
even
yeah.
gonna watch this game?
No, this is
This is gonna be the lowest rated
minimal.
or lowest viewed game of the week by far. There's no
Yeah,
doubt in my mind.
I don't think I can argue with you on that.
Jaguars Chargers. Jaguars at Chargers.
This is going to be a really low game though too, honestly.
Yeah. So
Back to
the
back.
big question is Herbert playing? So I mean I don't know if that's just like news being news, but so I did see today that there was a very good chance he would be sitting tomorrow because of the whole
Yeah,
rib cage thing.
ribs. Yeah, he got tuned up.
Um,
Who's their backup? Is it
I
Tyrod
don't,
Taylor still, or is that
isn't he
that
dead?
long gone? I don't know. He's been in the league a long time. No, I don't think he's dead.
No, he's not dead. Yeah, no, he's not
Yeah,
dead. I don't
we
think
gotta stop
he's
saying
not the
that. Yeah,
backup
that's
though.
that's gonna get us in trouble. Yeah, I don't know. I'll still pick the Chargers. But, no, f that. You know what? I'm on board.
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
dude, go for the Jags. Yeah, I'm taking the Chargers, you
And
fucking
they
idiot.
need some talent though too, man. The
I think they have a pretty
Jacksonville.
solid. They got a lot of names on defense at least. Uh, the Jaguars. Oh shit.
I mean,
Sorry, the
if
Chargers.
you're going for defense, then why aren't you taking the Chargers?
I said I'm
'Cause
taking the
even
Chargers.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
I'm taking
laughed
Jag.
at you.
Okay,
He's taking the Jaguars. Yeah, I'm like,
uh,
you nuts.
let's go,
Um,
baby. If
Rams.
Justin Herbert doesn't play, I mean that game gets interesting.
Yeah, it does. Undoubtedly, there's no doubt in my mind. But I do think the Chargers, similar to the Bills and similar to the Vikings, just have them, you know,
Hmm.
top to bottom strong
Yeah.
roster. Now your backup quarterback changes a lot of that, but still, I mean, hell, the Dallas Cowboys just won with their backup, so and they
Well,
have, in my
maybe he's a
opinion, a
starter.
weaker
Think about it.
roster than the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he's a starter. Yeah. Okay. Rams at Cardinals.
I don't know about this game, man. Like, I'm just gonna take the Rams because that other little dwarf over there, I'm not a real big fan of him.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams as well. Packers at Buccaneers.
I was Aaron Rodgers. You know.
Um,
That's gonna be a good game though too. Yo, shame on Green Bay's front office on not giving Aaron Rodgers like weapons, man.
what do you,
I don't know.
what are they supposed to do? I don't think there was a world that existed where they paid Aaron Rodgers the money they did and paid Devontae.
Yeah, no, I mean I'm okay with them. I mean they had to make a business decision on Adams, whatever you move on from him. I get that, but then that's why you can't draw. That's like it's no big deal now, or it was no big deal then because it was just like a lottery, a luxury, or whatever. But that's why you don't draft Jordan Love.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah,
Because that could have been a receiver or a lineman or whatever. Because they were never going to let Aaron Rodgers. The only option they had was if Aaron Rodgers had retired, and then okay, I could understand drafting a quarterback and hoping that guy was the future. But
get
YOLO.
fucked. Um, sorry, lost my shit ass. Rams, Cardinals, Packers, Bucks, Falcons, and Seahawks.
Ugh. That's good. Oh man, that's gonna be a bad game
This is
too.
this.
I'm taking Seattle. No, yeah, I'm taking Seattle.
Yeah, I mean, you're what you're really picking here is whether you like Geno Smith and DK Metcalf over fucking
Yeah, Mariota and London.
Mariota and Kyle Pitts, which I don't know if there's a difference there.
I don't. So did I just real quick? Like, I'm not trying. I heard this on the radio, and it was a quote from Arthur. I think it's Arthur Smith, the coach of the Falcons, and one of the reporters asked him, "Hey, like, basically, you ever think about maybe throwing the ball to Kyle Pitts? Because through 2 games, or he's had 2 catches and 19 yards in each game, right?" And his response to that was, "We're not playing fantasy football." And the guy was basically like, that was the end of the conversation or whatever. But then
Yeah,
he had or whatever. But like, maybe not for nothing. Maybe they should be acting like it's fantasy football.
Yeah, because they might get some fucking points, right? Because I
Well,
mean,
yeah. Well, yeah, yes, specifically that or whatever. I mean, he's their best player. I mean, London's playing really good too, so I mean, it's a really good combo. But
mhm.
like he's a freak athlete, and they're having him block. Like they're basic. He has to. He should be blocking. Like that makes him a well-rounded all-around player. But he needs to be getting 8 targets a game.
Yeah, I mean
You know what I mean?
he should be assuming they're
He should
putting
be a
him in the
feature
scheme as
player
he is. Yeah, hey, I mean he's also like a mismatch nightmare for
all day.
99 out of 100 defenders.
Like you know how the Cowboys do the rollouts with Dak or Cooper Rush or whatever, and they basically just they roll, they do like bootleg and they roll out, and it's just like an easy pass to Dalton
Yeah.
Schultz. For I mean that should be like at least 2 times a game with him alone, like that play alone with Pitts, and then amongst all the goal line or whatever other middle of the field type shit. But
Mhm.
like just easy, get him the ball out in space and let him get weird.
All right. Yeah, I mean I don't disagree.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with the Falcons too. This is just like the Texans and Bears for me. I mean this might be competing for the worst game of the week. Like it's I don't know. I think actually the Falcons have fans, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. So do the
But it's in
Bears.
Atlanta, so they do have at least it's a major city.
Yeah. 49ers at Broncos.
Here's another one, dude. I don't know. Most people know I'm not the biggest fan of
Russ.
Russell Wilson. Uh,
That's right.
the man like Jimmy Garoppolo is like. I mean, how much did the 49ers f up Trey Lance? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, three
I'll,
first
I'll
round
take.
picks for him, right?
I'm gonna take the 49ers.
Yeah, I will take the 49ers as well. I think
Okay.
the what?
No, no. I
I
was
don't
just
know
kind of
that that was
surprised.
an easy or a hard decision. I don't. I think that what the Broncos did for Russell Wilson was a mistake, just like what the 49ers
Okay,
did
good.
for
Yeah.
Trey Lance was a fucking mistake. The Broncos were not a quarterback away from the Super Bowl, like a lot of people claim that they were
Sure.
or are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree.
Um, and Debo Samuel is just a fucking yeah, he's just like Kyle Pitts. I mean, he's
He's like
maybe
Debo and
yeah, I mean he is a mismatch nightmare for every defense out there. I don't know. I mean,
yeah.
I'm taking the fucking 49ers. I wish this showed the spread. It does not. And then the Monday night game, of course, Cowboys and Giants. We both have the Cowboys unless you are changing that for some
No,
reason.
I'm not going to change. But
Okay.
also, how do you know what the reasoning why in week 2 they had 2 Monday night games? Like what? Why is there not? Is that something they're trying to do a little more
I
often, or
don't
what? Why
know.
was that all about?
I don't know. They did it
Okay.
last year too.
Yeah, a couple. I feel like a
There was
couple
a
times, but
couple
then I know like
weeks
wasn't some stuff. Oh, was that COVID or was that 2 years ago where they were doing like pushing games back because of that?
makeup games. Yeah, I don't
I don't
know.
fucking
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
there's not this week, the following week, or week 5. And that's as far as I'm going to see if
All
they're
right.
doubling up again. Yeah, I was kind of hoping there was, just because, but there is not this week. Um,
There's some decent games, and
yeah,
there's
that's
some
it.
real clunkers, man.
I gotta get I gotta get the betting lines here. This is really stupid that this doesn't show it.
Okay.
While I'm looking that up, never mind.
While I'm looking that up,
Ugh.
I'm going to stall even more.
Yep.
Doot doot
All right.
doot
So
doot
which one of
doot.
these games
Uh-oh.
would you be interested in betting on? Let's pick a game, look at the line, and actually maybe play with that.
Okay.
So let's do the. You want to do the Packers and Buccaneers?
Okay.
So the Packers are plus 1.5.
So plus 1.5. It's in Tampa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to do. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would. I guess I would take. I guess I would take. I'd take. I'd be okay with taking the Packers on that.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a line. Yeah, I would. I think the Buccaneers are gonna win. Is that who did I pick to win that game earlier? I
You
actually
pick
forget.
Tampa. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I would take the Buccaneers here straight up. I mean, I don't.
Hmm.
That's what I would be doing, picking the Buccaneers, I guess, regardless. One more. Let's do one more. Oh, okay, fuck it. Rams Cardinals. So the Rams are negative 3.5. Or so you're
And,
giving 3.5
and
to the
yeah,
Cardinals.
they're really buying into. Hmm. Man, good thing I don't bet because I guess I don't really, sometimes I mean, I would take that too. Oh, I
You
mean, I
take
think
you would
they're
take the
winning.
Rams, right?
Yeah, I think I'm
Yeah,
taking the Rams. I mean,
yeah,
I
yeah,
picked the
yeah.
Rams to win.
Same.
So
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. That
Hmm.
wasn't as exciting as I thought it was. So
No,
we'll just
no,
end it
no,
there.
no,
Maybe
yeah,
we'll have
yeah, yeah.
better shit next week. Oh damn,
See,
dude, that was a 20-minute fucking. Ugh. Oh well. All right.
out here making plays.
Till next time.